We're merchants from the 19th century.
I'm from the Victorian era.
And we're hanging with the maple leaf and the buffalo.
You can see all this at the Red River Heritage Fair.
The Heritage Fair has been active in Canada for the last 23 years. The first Heritage Fair ever originated in Winnipeg, and it was held at the Convention Centre. The next year there was not one, but the following year Heritage Fairs were right across Canada and all provinces and territories. We have students, Bobby Orr, the history of hockey, Terry Fox, we have the Second World War, the role of women, Nellie McClung. It's amazing what we have in terms of history. We don't celebrate our heritage enough, and this fits with the school curriculum, as well as Canada's cool, and we don't celebrate our successes often enough. So by doing projects and sharing with others, everybody learns.
They market themselves for Canada by making commercials for Canadians, like hockey players, Sidney Crosby, Canadian hockey parents, and they also make way more restaurants in Canada. It even says there that 15% of Canadians go to Tim Hortons every day, so that's 5.3 million people.
And when did Tim Hortons start? What was the first year Tim Hortons opened?
It started in 1964, and it started in a old Esso gas station in Hamilton, Ontario.
I chose Billy Barker because one day I want to be a pilot like him, and I want to show people what he is. I asked some people and they don't know Billy Barker, so that's why I did this project, to tell information about him.
Like myself, I'm not too sure of Billy Barker. So did you know of him before you started working on the project, or is this all new to you?
I kind of knew him. I read it in my textbook.
Okay, so I'm just looking at everything you got here. Quite a bit set up. First of all, how long did this take for you to kind of put everything together and finish it up?
Well, it took me maybe about 1 month, and yeah.
So the ideas to have the planes kind of hang, was that all stuff you kind of thought of yourself? Where did you get those ideas to kind of set it up the way it is set up?
I looked at some old Heritage Fair projects, and I saw people hanging planes with fish wire, so I decided, why not do that? Why not do it?
So the planes, are those just modeled planes that you had or you found, or where did you get those?
This one I bought. All of these I bought from a store.
What did you learn about, you said you knew a little bit about Billy Barker. Is there anything surprising that you found out about him when doing all your research?
I found out that he was appointed as the first president of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Holy mackerel, I did not know that.
I did my project on the Famous Five. So basically it was a group of 5 women who fought to make women equal to men so that they were considered persons.
Why did you choose this project?
Because it interested me. I went to a breakfast in October about this topic. I found it very interesting, so I just thought I'd do my project on it.
Who were the Famous Five?
Famous Five consisted of 5 people, which were Emily Murphy, Nellie McClung, Irene Parlby, Louise McKinney, and Henrietta Muir Edwards. They created the persons case, which they took to court, and they fought so that to clarify the word persons and ask if it was equal, if persons included men and women, because at the time women were not considered persons, so they couldn't be professors or vote or run for office and much more. The thing that I found most interesting was that they had to appeal the case a few times because it was turned down once or twice, and so they had to really fight because the case or the court wouldn't accept women as persons.
So could you tell me about what your project is about?
It's Rainbow Stage. Rainbow Stage is the only outdoor theater in Winnipeg left, and they do 2 to 3 or 2 to 4 musicals each year.
So could you tell me why you chose Rainbow Stage to do as your project?
I really like the way it looks, because in this picture you see how they have lots of they have lots of paintings outside, and it really draws your attention. And I haven't gone yet, but my mom's gone, and she talks about how cool the musicals are and how amazing they are.
So would you ever like to visit a musical in the future?
Yes, I really want to go for my birthday, and I really want to see Annie. Well, with my mom's help, it probably took us about 5 hours.
To put everything together, like even crumpling up the paper?
Because we had to cut all the tissue paper, then crumple it and place it on. And then this is cotton balls, and then this is this tissue paper that we just placed on. I've been to this place in grade 5 because I won in grade 5.
And what was your project in grade 5?
I did the legislative building.